people at this age, they still have a developing mind, and it's rapidly developing. It's the
Mm,
second most rapid period of brain development. And you talked about, self-control earlier and intentionality. It's just so much trickier to do, when you don't have the prefrontal cortex online yet until most people are saying about age 25, right? So it just, it makes it, I think, much more difficult for people of that age to have that intentionality, which is why I think a product like one sec or a product like a yonder pouch in a school is so important for this age,
yeah,
because even if they want to, even if they have the intention, their brain is just not there to help them stop, even if they want to.
absolutely agreed. Yeah, I think like one thing that's also so interesting that's so, I guess, difficult. They are the first generation that really has to deal with this problem, right? Like,
Yeah.
just like growing up with access to these social digital spaces, and so there's not really like any instances that they can learn from, right? And I
Yeah.
think that makes it just like even more like exponentially more difficult for them to deal with this. That they are
Yeah.
in this like sensitive phase, as you said, like they grow up very differently, like the social spaces are so important for them, and they don't really have any like um yeah, any instances to learn from. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's no rule book, obviously, right?
Hmm.
And even, we do a lot of parent eds, and even when we try to teach parents, we're very honest and we say one size doesn't fit all. You might have two
Yes.
very different people, and even within adolescence, you might have an adolescent that has a much different temperament, that has much more self-control versus another one, right? So, yeah, there's no rule book. It's a very individual issue. And then the other thing I'd add to that, because yes, Gen Z was the first generation to grow up this way, the parents just don't get it. They can't get it.
Hmm.
They didn't grow up this
Absolutely
way.
agreed. Yeah.
And if you're in it as a young person, that's all So there's really no perspective or anything to compare it against. So it's just a really, really tricky situation all the way
Yeah.
around.